Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendris, and welcome back to RWBYM World of Blocks. Last time, we worked a little bit more on Thaumcraft. I've definitely spent a long time working on that recently. But last time we just started up the Gollemancy track just to see if it unlocked anything new in the other paths. And I think it did a few new things somewheres, but I don't think it was anything that super interested us. Although we're probably gonna do one more Thaumcraft thing today before moving on to something else, just so I can do the sanity spa thing, because I keep having weird whispers in my head, and I keep just hearing, getting like flux flu and whatnot randomly, because definitely did a little bit too much arcane nonsense. But anyways, yeah, we just started up Gollemancy, unlocked a. What did that unlock? That showed some new things in some of the other pathways, but nothing we can currently do. Although, yeah, there's definitely more Thaumcraft stuff I want to do, but we've been focusing purely on that for like 5 episodes in a row now. I kind of want to do something else. But anyways, also last time, we finally finished up on the outer wall, which is all well and good. Except at the end of last time, we got 2 simultaneous raids, and both of them spawned on top of the wall and made their way into the village. And, I kind of said whatever about that and didn't do anything to try and stop it. And then I hopped on to get to recording and lost like 4 villagers. So, yeah, I should have handled that sooner, but, we're in a little bit of a rebuild process trying to rebuild our population right now. I need to do a better job about protecting the villagers. And to that end, I think today we're going to do a little bit of Minecolony stuff, and I'm going to upgrade some of these buildings, specifically the guard tower, and probably get another guard working. Guards can pretty handily deal with Geist, because Geist have a hard time actually attacking. They do the thing where they float around for a little bit, and they have to actually fly into attack. And the guards have like a pretty long attack range. But, guards can deal with Geist. They can't deal with more or less anything else. Why are there so many of you? Like, why is Geist such a constant menace? I don't understand it. I need to actually head down into... You know what? We might be doing that today, too. I'll probably head down here and, like, properly deal with lighting up everything. Are there 5 now, or is it still just the 4? I have no idea. Anyways, thankfully the builder was unhurt, so we still have a builder up and about. We just haven't let them work for a little bit. I'm going to use my semblance and just fly into all of you to kill you. And, actually, well, words are hard. Actually upgrading the warrior to try and get them to do a better job at defending the village, that's might even just be a... What's the term for it? A token effort that will have no real effect. Cause, ow, you actually got a hidden. This is semi-effective, but not super good. It's very slow to kill Geist this way, but it does work, technically. Ow, of course! Every single time I run out of aura while fighting a Geist, they instantly just hit me in the head and I die. Are there still 3 after I've killed 2? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Anyways, today might be a bit of an anti-Geist effort and trying to make the village a little bit better protected. Although, how effective I'm going to be at that will remain to be seen. I'm just going to kill off these 2 Geist, and then I think I might just start by going down there. But, build options, that doesn't seem too bad. Builder might already have everything that they can get. Where did you go? There you go. I'm going to kill this friend and then make sure the builder has everything they need. So I'll see you in just a moment. Okay, so Houston over here has everything he needs to go and build the building. The guard tower, go level up the guard tower, excuse me. So he should be good to go ahead and do that. I, on the other hand, gonna start my way down into this thing, and for once we're probably gonna clear it out, I think. I'm not... What's that? Oh, it was you. You have a... I was curious what I was seeing. You have a rust blade. That makes sense. If you want to go ahead and give me that thing, it would be cool. I don't know if I have a proper... Where did you come from, guys? Like, why are you everywhere? Oh, I just broke my sword immediately. Yeah, this is probably the source of a lot of our problems when it comes to monsters being everywheres. That turns on you. Oh, there's a spawner right there. That makes sense. That explains a lot. So, yeah, I'm just gonna be making my way through here. I should have done this a long time ago before all the zombies had like several hundred health. That would have been a smart idea, but I didn't do it because I'm silly, I guess. I'm so low on coal, actually, that I ended up making a whole bunch of charcoal, which you'll probably see it in the next Dragon Survival series, because that was recorded yesterday and will go up in a couple of days, probably. I actually ended up doing the same thing in that series, which is what made me remember I could do it at all. But, yeah, I'm just going to be here surrounded by zombies until eventually being able to make my way out. This is going to be a larger problem than I thought it was going to be, so I'll just see you in a bit. Okay, I knew this wasn't going to be easy, but this is proving to be even more challenging than I was expected. I've picked up how many deaths on the day? 8? 9. Wait, no, that one's from last time, actually, so only 8. I picked up 8 deaths today. All of them were in this room. It took me 20 minutes to just get blocks in the way so extra mobs weren't coming in and clear out this room enough. Actually made it like this so nothing can climb out. It took me like 20 minutes just to clear out this room and block it off and light it up and whatnot. Obviously, I haven't gone down either of these 2 pathways yet, minus those like 4 torches. So those pathways are still bad, but for like the past 20 minutes, it took me 20 minutes to make it out of this room, and then I've been working for an extra 20 minutes on top of that, just to light up as much of this little tiny segment as I can. And I haven't even gone that far yet. So, yeah, I knew this wasn't going to be easy, but this is proving to be even more challenging than I was expecting. How bad is this room? Bad. If you look down, the answer is very, very bad. Like, this is at least a good opportunity to pick up a whole bunch of coal and iron, because, I've been in desperate need of both of them, so at least there's some good coming out of this. That's some wither skeletons. Hello there. I didn't need to fall down here. That's actually a lot of wither skeletons. But, Murder Master's about to break. I'm not in a great position here, and I just keep going into combat mode. So, I've at least set up some torches. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit longer before heading back up. But the guard station did finish up building while I was trying to make it out of the first room. I just didn't come back for it yet. So, I'm just gonna go maybe another 15 minutes, try to get a few more torches up and about. So, I'll just see you in another little bit with another progress report, I suppose. I have at this point placed multiple stacks. That's a blaze. Multiple stacks of torches, and the place just keeps going. I'm going to call this expedition for now. There's obviously, like, I'm never going to have enough torches to light up everything. But hopefully I have gotten at least enough going to stop some Geist or some mobs from spawning and coming up. I did also get a wither skeleton skull. There was one hanging out in one of the room chambers, but there was like a cute little catacombs area. So if I keep going, I might even find enough to spawn in a wither if I wanted to and like fight that. I have no idea if I actually need another star for anything, but it would be cool to like get it at least. Like, nether star, what are you used for? Beacon, obviously. Nether star on toast seems like a total waste. Unbreakable wand, I haven't actually done much building. Curious what's in another star. Nothing, you can't smelt it down? Oh wait, no, you can. That's... You know what, that seems like a huge letdown. Nether stars aren't easy to get. There's like nothing useful really in there. Can I use a beacon for anything? No. So I guess even another star is not that important. There might be some, like a ritual or something for it though. But anyways, I'm going to head back up. I can continue lighting that up at any other point I want. I have some inventory stuff to do. And then can we actually upgrade the guard tower another time? Like, I'm curious what even doing that did. No idea. But what level are you? Level 1 or level 9? I'm not entirely sure. Is this worker level and experience level maybe? I don't know. But, did anything change? Set guarding target. Patrol. I'll set you on patrol instead. I think guard will just have you guard this area. But for right now, just... Okay, I can actually calculate what I want you to fight, too. You are not fighting a giant Nevermore. You are not fighting an... Actually, there's like a million things in here I don't want to fight you. Like, I don't really want you fighting any... any Grimm besides... What are they called? The, Geist. Those are basically the only Grimm I actually want you fighting. They're the only thing you could possibly be. I guess I probably could have taken a better look at this before. But I'm going to upgrade this again. I'm going to deal with inventory stuff, make sure that Houston has everything he needs to build this. And then I guess I'll just see you in a little bit. What do I actually need? A whole bunch of cobbles, some oak. Not actually that expensive. I just need a white bed, torches, all that good stuff. I can do that all pretty simply. But let's get rid of all this junk first, shall we? Okay, I've dealt with inventory stuff. Houston has everything he needs to start working on the next upgrade to the guard tower. And while he's working on that, I figured I might as well try making the sanity thing, because this whispers and whatnot that just occasionally happening because my sanity numbers are getting a little bit rough up there is starting to drain on me a little bit. So how do we make the purifying sanity bath salts? Blah. We need to have Eldritch, that makes sense, and we need some theory alchemy. We're gonna have to go into the theory book for that for a little bit. Warp is a danger for even the most careful of thaumaturges. For those that have done a bit too much dabbling, warp effects are probably more than just an annoyance. I should make solving this problem a priority. Even if I'm not able to remove warp, at the very least I should be able to alleviate its effects. Okay, so let's do some theory alchemy. To do that, it's going to be best to drag this thing out to the cauldron, that's what it's called. So, I think I'm also going to need to go get more paper, and I should sleep through the night. So, priorities, sleeping through the night, so that we're not dealing with a whole bunch of Beringles or whatnot coming at us while we're working. So, sleep is good. Something is over there. Yeah, it's a Beowulf, that's fine. I can just ignore that. So, paper. You know what? I wish there was an easier way to get paper than just sugarcane. With everything in the Shinjufu mod, I thought that might have a way. But if it does, I thought Shinjufu, with like all its alternate crafting recipes and whatnot for things that you're going to need a lot of for the mod, you actually need paper for like a lot of like paper walls and whatnot. I thought it might have like a paper pulp mesh making system. But sadly, it does not, or at least none that I found. But I figured if one of the mods was going to have it, it would have been it, but I guess not. Anyways, I already moved that out. This gets moved out here. I should actually make sugarcane into paper. Like so, I said. 63 will do for now. You can just sit in here, and thus we'll start working. Oh, you can do the Golemancy thing too. So, alchemy. Mortis and Motus, I know I have. Or Humanus and Praemunio. I have Praemunio, I don't think I have Humanus. So, Mortis and Motus. That's pretty simple. I know I have Mortus, and I should have Motus in here somewhere. There it is. This will actually get us a rare crystal that I I didn't actually notice this until last time I was doing this, but if it's combining two crystals, you actually get the crystal for the combined form, which is cool. Anyways, clay, I have plenty of waiting around in here. I guess I do. I'm gonna have to go get more of you. Or make more of you. I'm fairly certain I can do that. Oh, what gives this crafting recipe? Oh, okay, so if I get silk touch and a whole bunch of grass, I can use water with it to create clay. That's cool. I didn't know that existed. Anyways, alchemy, or colomancy rather, artifice, uh, infusion, universal theory, because why not? I'm not getting super lucky right now, so I'm just going to keep running through this until I get a level of alchemy, so I'll see you in a bit. I think I'll probably get enough alchemy from this, but it keeps deciding that I want a whole bunch of colomancy research instead. There we go, probably just enough alchemy to do this. There's purifying bath salts. I've drawn up a recipe to create relaxing and refreshing bath salts. Simply tossing these salts into water will turn the water into a silvery, purifying liquid that soothes away the stresses of the day and brings temporary relief from the effects of warp. I should note, however, that the more warp a thaumaturge suffers from, the shorter the duration of this protection. The salts are quite fragile and will soon dissolve if tossed around haphazardly. That's super expensive, actually. Salus Mundus with a whole bunch of air, ordo, victus, and cognitio. I'm not even sure how to get cognitio, or cognitio, however you want to pronounce it. Arcane spa. Pouring bath salts into water is a bit of a chore, but luckily one easily solved with a bit of magic ingenuity. I've created a handy machine that, when filled with water and bath salts, will automatically mix them and pump the liquid into an area above it. The liquid will fill a 5x5 area above the location where the machine is placed. Additionally, I've designed it in such a way that it can be used to pump nearly any liquid I can fill it with. It can be filled with automation. Or by clicking on the block with the appropriate container. Applying a redstone signal will disable it. Okay, kind of cool. So this thing will just like make a purified water area for us. And finally, sanity soap. I seem to have stumbled upon something here. Bath salts relax the body and bring temporary relief from warp, but I need a more permanent solution. Something that will cleanse my body of warp completely. Sympathetic magic could come in handy here. Soap cleanses the body, but with a proper amount of persuasion, maybe it can cleanse the mind as well. So once more to theory crafting for alchemy. If you want to just give it to me very quickly. Gellum crystals. I don't know if I have any of you waiting around, but I can double check. Draco, Vitreous, Primunio. Nope. I'm just going to get one more level so we can get the bath salts. Hopefully it won't take me too long. There we go. Took a couple run-throughs, but have another level of alchemy. Actually got 2 levels of alchemy, an oromancy, and a golomancy there. Anyways, pure sanity soap. Eureka! I formulated a recipe for what I have named sanity soap. Patent pending. The soap cleanses the flesh, but the effects it has on the psyche is what truly makes it special. When used, it has a small chance of reducing non-permanent warp and will remove all temporary warp. Using it while under the effects of a warp ward, or while standing on purifying fluid, will increase your odds. Okay, so that's even more expensive. That one uses alienus and a block of flesh. Ew. Okay, so I don't think I'm going to be curing any warp anytime soon. Anytime soon. Blah, I'm forgetting words. But, it's at least something to start with if we want to, get rid of that stuff. So, yeah, I'll keep that in mind, and I suppose I can start working towards that at some point. But while I was doing research, our friend... Can I get out the door, please? Our friend Houston ended up finishing up the next level of the guard tower. I have no idea what this upgrade level... Are you actually stuck up there, Houston, or are you good? Workers, it is still only the one worker. I have no idea what leveling this thing up once actually does. It's hopefully good and useful, but I have no idea. Maybe it levels up the guard faster and they have a better... They do better at fighting. I don't know. I just keep upgrading it because I assume it does something good for us. So, Kaylee, how are you doing over here? You're running a stone sword. Okay, armor. I think your max health has gone up a little bit more. I think it was 30 and now it looks like it's 32. So hopefully you're going to be doing pretty good here. Probably going to need a couple more guards. So suppose I can build another one of these very quickly and like set it up. Where could I set up another one? Like I don't have a good spot inside the inner wall, but having a guard patrol this area would be good too. I have no idea what I'm going to do about this. I did not set up this place correctly. But not ending off here, but I do have to step away for a little bit, so I'll be back in just a moment and we'll get up to something else. I pop back on after being gone for like 15 minutes, so doing other things in real life, and the first thing I immediately see is a geist. Of course. How are you doing, Kaylee? You got this? You look like you've got yourself pretty well. Like, the geist, I think there's something where, like, the colonists will only max out at, like, 4 damage per hit or something like that. Like, I've never seen them take more than 4 damage at a time. So I think the Geist would have to hit Kaylee like 8 or 9 times to actually kill her. And, oh, you just broke your sword. Hold on, hold on. Is there an next one in here waiting for you? There's an axe, but not a sword. Okay, let me out, please. I need to help you out, apparently. I think you're still only maxed out at stone. Thankfully, I should have absolutely none of them waiting around, because apparently I got rid of all the stone ones and only kept the iron level swords that we got from the random array. That's a Buringle. Where did you come from? Fine then, Buringle. You have so much health. Slash time. Grab out Grimbane as well. Let's go dual wielding sword. Was that a 20 in there? Hold on, I'm suddenly doing 20 damage. That's impressive. I have refined my blades a couple of times. I guess each refine actually makes them do more damage. That's kind of cool. I'm just becoming more and more of a chainsaw when it comes to these blades. But anyways, welcome back. I haven't quite figured out what we're going to do for the last little bit of this episode, but I think I'm going to continue on working on some village things. Like, I want to set up a second... This thing almost dead? There we go. This thing died. The more charms I don't really care about. Time to fix up the blades, because they're constantly broken. There we go. But anyways, I want to set up a second guard tower. And then... I have to make it stored for you. Hold on, hold on. A crafting table in here? Or no? No. Okay. There's a crafting table over here. Do I have cobble on me? Always. Do I have sticks on me? Do I have to make some? I have to make some. Hold on, Kaylee. Stay on just a little bit longer. I'll help save you. Or whatever. I don't know. But anyways, sorry about that. I want to set up a second... Oh, your helmet. You also just don't have a helmet either. Okay. Do you... Hold on. Why are you suddenly carrying a slash blade? What was this? Where... No, give me back Dude and Nuki. You're not allowed to keep that. Stone sword. That was... Yeah, Kaylee only took 2 damage. The Geist will do like a whole bunch more to me. Like they can one-shot me if I run out of aura when they hit me. So, yeah. Anyways, sorry, my throat just keeps getting caught in my throat. I want to make another guard tower, but where I'm going to put it is a little bit up for grabs. And other than that, I think there's a couple other things I might want to set up around the village. No idea what just yet, though. Just going to take a quick look at things. But anyways, let's just start with the guard tower, because I know I want to build another one of those. I know I'm going to need oak. I'm going to need planks, which I have plenty of. I'm going to need you. And I think it's a stone sword, if I remember correctly. Let's just type in Minecolonies. So I want the guard tower. There we go. Oh, it's a bow, I guess. Hold on, I have 2 of them. So, go in here. Oh yeah, I guess I did have another one waiting around. I also have extra farms, mines, all that good stuff. I could get another delivery person, but I don't think I really want to. Oh, and suddenly there's two guys. I should really sleep through the night, maybe lower the amount of them a little bit. But, yeah, I'm gonna go sleep, and then I'm gonna deal with these two, and then we'll get to placing the guard towers, so one sec. Okay, so I think I'm going to put the other guard tower right here, in this, like, little spot here. Not because it's, like, an amazing spot for it, or I have, like, a pathway going to it, just because it will still, like, cover this area, and it's relatively easy for a villager to get over here. So, use build tool, move over to wooden. How big is this thing? I don't remember. And which side do I want it facing? How much block gap do I leave between the walls? 1, 2, 3. Okay. So do the same thing on this side. It's currently only 2. One more does it like so. Let's just see what level 5 looks like. There. Is it 3 before the roof or like the edge? I think it's the roof. That's 3 blocks. So one more that way. Bring it back down to level 1. Then rotate it one time this way, I think. 3, still fine there. One more this way. That looks just about right. Bring it back down to level 1. And there, or here, one more, I guess. That should do. Replace that. Start build. And our friend Houston should start getting to work once he has all the materials. It's not going to take too long to make sure he has those. What else would I want to build? Combat Academy. 3 iron swords, that's simple enough. Would that make my guards better at fighting? Because if it does, and that makes them actually capable of handling themselves in a fight, I kind of want to make one of those. I think there's also a barracks in here somewheres that I'm not entirely sure what it does, but if it helps out fighters, barracks tower placeholder. Wait, is it a barracks tower? No, I just made a guards tower. What's the difference between a barrack tower and a guards tower? I'm not really sure. So, okay, I want to make a combat academy, I think, and I want to make a barracks. So that's a block of iron surrounding with wood. That's simple enough after I've gained a whole bunch of iron. Actually just need to grab some wood out for it as well. So, like so. And thus we have a barracks that I'll place somewheres. And we'll make the combat academy. I just need to grab a little bit more wood. And I need 3 iron swords. Thankfully, I have those aplenty because I said I have those aplenty and I only have 3. Okay, like, I keep saying, oh, I have plenty of this thing, and then I just don't. But anyways, some random junk that needs to get tossed wherever it can fit, basically. You can go in there. Eggs go here, I think is where I have them. Yep. Okay, so barracks. We want to set this up. And I forgot to grab a 3rd sword. I only grabbed 2 of them. Just running back and forth, doing random bits here and there, apparently, today. But anyways, 3 of these. When placed into a row, I need to get one more plank. Combat Academy. There we go. So where am I going to put these things? They're going to have to go on the outer wall because they don't have a space in, like, the inner place. Where am I putting these? Maybe I should rotate. I suddenly realizing I don't actually like how this is set up, and I would have wanted to rotate it so that the entrance was on this side and then have like a road going around and then across like that would be better. But I think yeah, I'm just gonna like clear out this little. Does that count? It doesn't. Oh wait, no, it does when I do this at least. So clear out all the gardens. Less of a mess if I do it with shift. Still plenty of a mess to clean up though. Not the barracks, so I don't want you in there. So I'm just going to clear out this little dirt patch so everything's on the same height, and then we'll set up the other 2 things as well. Okay, so I've cleared out the little space. Let's place down the barracks first, and then I think we're going to do the combat academy there. Use build tool. We are going to be set this to wooden, as is our typical thing. Barracks. Am I on barracks? I am on barracks. Level 5. Okay, that looks kind of cool, but there's not really anything super special about this place, is there? Go back to level 1. Plus, it's going to get a basement at lower levels then. Or higher levels, rather. So, I want this to go here, I suppose. Where's the entrance? There's a gate here. There's a gate on every side, so that's well and good. This doesn't line up very well with anything, sadly. But I think that's about the best lineup I can possibly do for it. Let's move it one block this way, I suppose, and that'll have to do. This is a very, very... what's the word? Nondescript building, it looks like. But I want you to start building immediately. Ooh, you actually have a shield now. I forgot I now have those in the chest so you can actually use them. So that's all well and good. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Cancel build. That is lined up with the corner of, break block. Let's try that one again. Really? That was lined up with the corner of the farmhouse, so it was going to, destroy part of it. We'll use build tool. Let's try this again. Do I really not have enough space right here? So, that's lined up there. Need you to be, like, lined up here, sadly, which also puts you right there. And again, we'll just, like, cut into the corner of this. I'm gonna have to change where I want to place this thing. I guess here works out well enough. Just a couple more blocks this way, so it lines up a little bit better. Go back to level 5. 1, 2, 3. That's actually looking like about as good as I'm going to get it. So this... I really should have done some better planning on how I'm going to put everything. So, build building right there. Pick up all the gardens. And that's all well and good. I'm just going to have to make sure that Houston has everything he needs to build both of these things. But while I'm waiting, might as well grab the Combat Academy and use the build tool for this one as well. Again, switch to wooden. This is a rather big one. So... oh, actually, the Combat Academy is huge. This is going to take some maneuvering around to get a good spot for it. So, if I put it here, it'll line up here. 1, 2, but a few blocks separation. What if I have it here? I'll end up with this weird little spot here, and I'm going to have to plan out paths a little bit better, but it's... fine, whatever, it's whatever. What does level 5 look like? That's a big building. It's very cool looking, honestly. What is going on up there? That's not supposed to look like that. But anyways, back down to level 1, place it, and head over here, start building. There's no building close enough to work at this building. Assign a builder to it manually in the build screen or build it closer to the... okay, so Houston gets assigned to this. I have to do that specifically. I should set up another builder's hut over here so we have more workers. Although I don't think I currently have enough beds for more workers, sadly. So that's going to have to happen pretty quickly. But you need torches, ladders, wood, oak stairs, all that good stuff. I am just going to start feeding him resources for a little bit. It shouldn't take too long. I have plenty of wood and stone and whatnot. I have everything that he should need. It's just going to take me a little bit to let him work through it. So I'm just going to sit here. I'm going to let him work, and I'll see you in just a little bit, I suppose. Okay, so Houston already finished the guard tower. That was done pretty quickly. and is now working on the Combat Academy. And I've given him everything he needs to actually finish building this, but I am out of time to record for today, so this is definitely going to be a bit of a shorter one. So between episodes, I'll have Houston finish up working on that and the barracks, and then at the start of next time, we'll see them in their completed glory and see what they're about. So I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care, everybody.